Celebrity Every Day 26. The trailer for Superman has proffered the first tantalizing glimpse at the DCU's Metamorpho. Metamorpho is one of DC Comics' most unique and visually striking characters. He's played in the DCU's Superman by Anthony Carrigan, but his role in the story remains shrouded in mystery. While he's a lesser-known character compared to others in the movie, Metamorpho's rich backstory and impressive powers make him a fascinating addition to the DC universe and its future. Superman is the first cinematic entry in James Gunn's DCU Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. It features a thrilling lineup of DC characters, including Hawkgirl, Krypto, the Green Lantern Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and Metamorpho. For newcomers and seasoned comic book readers alike, understanding Metamorpho's origins, abilities, and potential role in Superman provides an exciting glimpse into what the film might explore. Metamorpho's DC Comics origin and history explained. Metamorpho first appeared in The Brave and the Bold No. 57, published in 1965, created by Bob Haney and artist Ramona Fradon. Unlike many superheroes who actively seek their powers, Rex Mason's transformation into Metamorpho was a tragic accident. A former adventurer and soldier of fortune, Mason was hired by Simon Stagg, a wealthy and morally ambiguous industrialist, to retrieve an ancient Egyptian artifact known as the Orb of Ra. Mason's mission took a perilous turn when he was betrayed by Stagg's enforcer, Java, and exposed to a meteorite containing the orb. The radiation from the meteorite altered Mason's body on a molecular level, transforming him into Metamorpho, a being capable of reshaping his form and mimicking any element. Initially horrified by his new appearance and abilities, Mason's struggles with his identity became a recurring theme in his stories. While he worked as a hero, Metamorpho was often portrayed as reluctant, yearning for a cure to his condition while also coming to terms with the unique opportunities his powers afforded him. Throughout his comic book history, Metamorpho has been a member of notable superhero teams, including the Justice League and Outsiders. Despite his grotesque appearance, his loyalty, bravery, and sense of humor have made him a beloved character among readers. Metamorpho's powers explained. Metamorpho emerges from smoke in DC Comics. Metamorpho's powers are rooted in his ability to transmute his body into any element or compound found on the periodic table. This makes him one of the most versatile characters in the DC universe, with numerous applications of his power. Metamorpho can transform parts or all of his body into elements such as oxygen, iron, mercury, or even complex compounds like acids and gases. Additionally, by altering the state and composition of his body, he can stretch, compress, or reshape himself into tools, weapons, or other objects. Metamorpho is also highly durable and resistant to physical harm. He does not require food, water, or air, making him capable of surviving in extreme environments, including outer space. Eddie Gathaigi's Michael Holt aka Mr. Terrific in James Gunn's DCU Superman movie and DC Comics. Related. Who is Mr. Terrific and how powerful is he compared to Superman? Mr. Terrific makes his big screen debut in James Gunn's Superman, where he shows off his genius-level intellect and futuristic technology. 1. Beyond just altering his form, Metamorpho can generate chemical reactions within his body, such as creating explosive substances or neutralizing toxins. His inorganic form also grants him enhanced strength, allowing him to go toe-to-toe with some of DC's most powerful characters. These abilities make Metamorpho a formidable ally and a dangerous opponent. His powers also align with the themes of identity and transformation that often define his character arc, as he must balance his incredible abilities with the personal sacrifices they entail. Is Metamorpho a hero or a villain in Superman? Metamorpho fighting with other heroes in DC Comics. The trailer for Superman doesn't make it clear whether Metamorpho is an ally or an adversary. In the comics at least, Metamorpho is unequivocally a hero, albeit one with a reluctant streak. His sense of morality and loyalty, especially to those he cares about, has always driven him to fight for the greater good. However, the Superman trailer paints a more ambiguous picture of his role. For viewers unfamiliar with the character, Metamorpho's grotesque appearance and overwhelming powers could easily cast him as a potential threat or antagonist. He is strikingly sinister looking, and it's unclear what role he will play in the narrative. This ambiguity may stem from the fact that Metamorpho's comic book origins often place him at odds with those around him. His connection to morally dubious figures like Simon Stagg and his initial reluctance to embrace his heroic side provide fertile ground for a complex portrayal. If Superman leans into these elements, it could present Metamorpho as a misunderstood figure who eventually aligns with Superman and his allies. How Metamorpho fits into Superman's story. A close-up of Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho in Superman, 2025. Introducing Anthony Carrigan's Metamorpho into Superman's cinematic world opens up exciting narrative possibilities. While Superman embodies hope, idealism, and humanity's potential, Metamorpho's story often explores themes of loss, alienation, and the struggle to find one's place in the world. T could create a compelling dynamic between the two characters. Anthony Carrigan previously played DC's Mr. Zash in Gotham. Indeed, in Superman, Metamorpho's presence could serve several narrative functions. For instance, he could be a parallel to Superman. Like Superman, Metamorpho is an outsider trying to navigate a world that often fears or misunderstands him. This parallel could deepen Superman's arc by highlighting his empathy and leadership qualities as he helps Metamorpho embrace his heroic potential. Metamorpho could also reflect a moral dilemma. If Simon Stagg or another villain manipulates Metamorpho, his involvement could challenge Superman's commitment to finding non-violent solutions and his belief in redemption. This would allow the story to explore the nuances of heroism. Celebrity Every Day, 26.